I'm Paul George, so when the team needed it most, I came and did what I do. It's great being 13. I'm a special player. And your choices are Paul George, PG-13, Playoff P, or Reggie Jackson.
Oh, this is
For those, but let's pull back the curtain a little bit. We're having a sound issue, as you noted, by me running my yap over the Pascal Siakam quote. So I had to listen to these quotes beforehand. Now, Izzy, being the ever-prepared man that he is, didn't want to spoil it, so he took his headphones out and was like, I guess if the person's talking in the third person, they're kind of a giveaway, but the clues have indicated otherwise. Izzy, what do you think?
It's got to be Reggie Jackson, right? Hey, we want to talk to Paul George. No, can't talk to Paul George. Reggie Jackson says, I'm Paul George, and finishes the quote. Am I right?
Yes, you are right, but this is funny because it's not just Paul George and Reggie Jackson that are present. There was a three-man crew, and they were all having some fun. Let's roll it.
Once again, stops Paul George. So when
go.
the team needed it most, I came and did what I do. So it's great being 13. I'm a special player.
That was great.
You think Paul George talks like that in the locker room?
Probably. I'm great.
I'm special. You think that's what he yells out, like people when you hit a big shot and like you wonder what the hell they're saying, like let's go. He's like, I'm special. That doesn't really work out the same, does it?
June, are the Clippers gelling? Is this a gel moment for you, for the LA squad?
Whoa.
Yeah. It shows that there's at least enough chemistry to poke at each other. I think everyone should just walk around just saying their names, being like, I'm June Lee. Like, this is my deal.
Trust me, it happens more than you think in my life. I'm just kidding about
Of course it does.
The Clippers, though, speaking of Los Angeles, though, the Clippers quietly, you know what I'm saying, putting things together. You got the stat there, they're fifth in the West without Kawhi Leonard. The Lakers, Lord knows what's going to happen with that team. The Clippers are about as good a position as I think anybody could have expected them to be in at this point in the Western Conference, Izzy.
Kings of LA. Is that good enough?
Oh.
Because I don't really know we've got to see Kawhi Leonard play, and I've got to see him play at a high level.
Right.
What is encouraging is, not only Paul George, but even Reggie Jackson coming off of what he did last playoffs and looking like that player again. Like, I thought there was some concern about him before he signed with the Clippers. Obviously, they got him, for the minimum, right? And
I think so, yeah.
At least last year. And so, yeah, I think they're a team to be reckoned with, but I don't know to what level until I know whether they can be that, shut down defensive team that we thought they would be with Paul George and Kawhi. So, you line them up a healthy Clippers team against the Warriors, and you say, well, maybe they can defend the same way the Suns can, but do they have the offensive organization and sort of the direct, like, I know how I'm going to win. It's Chris Paul, it's Devin Booker in the fourth quarter versus a kind of your turn, my turn thing with the Clippers that never really developed into something of, real chemistry.
What would you guys say if somebody asked you to talk as me? Would you be that kind? I feel like Reggie Jackson was actually pretty kind, considering he could have taken that to the whole other level and really made fun of him. He didn't. He did it well.
If I was doing my best Yates impression, I would just start talking and then I wouldn't stop.
Just, you sound like the people.
You should have dropped it.
You sound like the people in my house.
I would talk through a commercial break, and you come back from the commercial break and you're still on the exact same thought.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.